It's me, a Micmic, and here is rounds 20 through 25 on Die Rise. A cool strategy, and there's the best wonder weapon ever, the ray gun. No, I'm just joking, the ray gun's not that. They destroyed the ray gun this game, no joke. They decreased fire rate, decreased damage. It's like, I choose Mustang and Sally over the ray gun any day. But anyways, here you go guys, this is the best strategy. It's a good camping strategy, works for 2 to 4 players. Solo, it would be a little difficult, but you can still do it. And pretty much the success to the strategy is having these trample steams. And these flingers, you put one on the barrier behind you, and so if you do that, when the zombie goes over the barrier, they just die right away. So that takes out that problem. And you also have to be careful not to fling yourself on accident like I just did. And then the other two, the other 2 or 3, how many people you have, you just line them up, have a little hold off point like I have right here. You can put them on the left side, right side, you choose. But one key thing is when you go on it as a human, it takes about 5 seconds to reload and go back down to launching form. And during those seconds, during that time, the zombies can attack it and destroy it. So you just have to watch that. Also, another thing is grenades can destroy it, and I think Mustang and Sally, I don't know for sure, but I guess that they would. But yeah, I have 5 perks as you can see doing the Nova 6. Another thing is you can just you already have like a Nova 6 corner to use, so you can get those free perk bottles anytime you want. But yeah, I love Die Rise, just to put it out there. It's my favorite map since Dare Reese, which was World at War way back then. And it's in my top 3 as being Dare Reese, Nocturne Totem, and Die Rise. Those are my top 3 maps. And it just feels it feels like a new zombies. It's not like Transit, where it's just, Transit was a little too easy and mainly it was too boring. And it just took way too much time just to go to the Pack-a-Punch. On this, you just walk down. The Pack-a-Punch on this map is just through that door that I'm pointing at right now. So it's really simple to get to. You don't have to build so many. There's only 2 buildable items technically, which is the Wonder Weapon and the Trample Steam. So that's a lot better because they had way too much stuff to build on Transit from Green Run. And they brought back Mule Kick, everyone likes that. They took out a couple perks, especially Tombstone. I hated Tombstone. Who's Who still doesn't it's not the best resurrection perk. They can still think of something better. But it's good. I use it for co-op only. And it's good to feel like to get all your perks back when you go down. That's nice. But if your team doesn't have monkeys, you might have some trouble getting it back. And they did patch it in the beginning of Who's Who. They used to have it so you'd spawn next to a teammate, and then you could have went down halfway across the map, and then you'd spawn next to a teammate, and that's almost impossible getting all the way back to the other side. So good thing they switched around, and now you just spawn really close to your body somewhere, and that's really helpful. And about the Easter egg, so obviously both parts of the Easter egg, Richtofen and Maxis, they've been discovered by now. It's been out for almost a week, and I haven't done it yet. And that's of Monday night. I haven't done it yet, but I will. I'll do it this week or weekend, and I'll upload it to YouTube right away. And I'm gonna try to do both in like one day or one weekend, something like that. And I could upload the Transit Easter egg. I never did. I did it the first week, but I never uploaded it. So I don't know. But oh yeah, this corner is like a death trap sometimes. There's so many. It's like, I actually like it because it's more challenging when the box and sometimes an important perk is over here, especially Jug. If Jug gets there, you're kind of screwed if you go down because it's hard to get to. But for our game, our Pack-a-Punch is there, and here's the double Pack-a-Punched sledgehammer. As I'm picking it up with the ACOG sight and a cool little rectangle symbol. But back to the Easter egg. I like how they finally did the Easter egg right again, like the old Easter eggs from Black Ops 1. And like in Transit Green Run, you just got nothing. All you got was a stupid achievement. So it doesn't feel like you ever need to do it again, and that's the problem. Because they're supposed to make you feel like the Easter egg gives you something. It rewards you with something in the game, not just an achievement. And they failed at doing that in Green Run. But in Die Rise, they brought back the 6 perks, and when you go down, you keep your 6 perks. So that's really nice. We haven't found out that if you bleed out, whether you keep your perks or not. I think you do. It would make sense that since the Easter egg's completed. And otherwise, all the other achievements on this map are really easy. We need some more challenging ones. Like I like Moon's achievements. Those are still challenging. But also in the future, I'll be uploading different types of camping spots. Camping spots, they're probably the most fun way to play zombies. Because obviously, if you're just rape training, you watch it for about 5 minutes, and then there's nothing different about it. Well, then again, it's same things. Like zombies is hard to get interesting, really. And I'm not like other YouTubers that just upload just full gameplays, because that's kind of boring to watch. I try to pick out like one full round that shows a strategy that I'm doing, like now, or I'll do a highlights video, something like that. But I'll be doing other camping spots. I already thought of about 4 challenges we could do, things like that with my zombie team, which isn't that good right now. And by the way, if you want to play zombies with me, just post your gamer tag on the comment section and I'll friend you, and I'm looking for really good players. I'm looking for people with 40 plus in Black Ops 2 and 50 plus solos in Black Ops 1, and like 40 plus co-ops in Black Ops 1. That'd be fine. And so if you don't have that, you can still friend me, but your chances are lower at getting to a game and getting to some high rounds with me. Because I really need a good 4-player team. Right now, my team's pretty much like Pro AC, and then Deducted Tig, and then one other guy. It could be Matthew714 sometimes, or it's Alex playing with a U, or it's but something like that. But I need some reliable players here. I'm running low, and I'm losing my patience when I'm like the only guy on the team doing work. But I still, like, not saying that my team's bad. I still make a bunch of mistakes to this map. I make an incredible amount of mistakes still in zombies, but it's just I don't know how to word it. But I do need some really good players that make very few mistakes, know what they're doing constantly, don't have to be told what to do. I hate when I have to like direct my team on every single little thing. And I even played a game one time where I said nothing, and we got to round 4 for crying out loud. Like, my team doesn't take intuition very much. Not very intuitive. They need to be, right now, the people that I play with, they have to be like directed what to do. And I do that, but I don't even like to do it. I just do it because otherwise we're not gonna get anywhere. But so I pretty much am like commanding my team throughout Die Rise so far, and hopefully if I get some good players on my friends list, we can just cooperate as one unit, like, and all share equal amount on the team. But anyways, I'm not putting down any players. Yabut's still amazing. He's good at zombies, and Alex obviously is like my equal, and AC, he's a really good co-op player for 2 players. He has temperamental issues, but you know, what can you do with British kids? Just joking. I love all you British subscribers. And Dantig, he's very unpredictable and unreliable at the same time, but at least he can hold that X button very fine when you're down. So here comes up, the next couple of clips are my 2 downs that I had during this gameplay. And I actually had more in the game, but I only showed 2 because they were the only ones when we were at the camping spot. And this is very important because right here, you'll see a little. I still hate that they haven't patched this thing. When you take like 2 or 3 hits, like I just did, it shows your screen like not even bloody, and then you shoot your Colts twice and you go down. Like, They really have to do something. They have to make it so you know how many hits you've taken. You have to. I don't know if it's an actual glitch or if it's just made that way so that your screen doesn't show up bloody. But when you take those 3 hits, you should show blood. Like your screen should be all red and bloody. And here's the second one. The second down I have is a lot. It's like uncontrollable, really. I just backed up onto that trample steam and I swung right into a horde of zombies that demolished me within like 2 seconds. So not much I can do about that except be more careful while I step and yep, you don't want to be flying into those zombie hordes. And then the last, oh yeah, right here is, I think I have one more down. Oh, the last thing is when I tried to attempt a clutch with Who's Who only, and this is a good zombie clip, so I'll let you guys finish watching this. You should watch the end of the video because it's a really close attempt, and I actually make up my own little like strategy because I get stuck downside the bottom floor of where I am right now in the power station, and I almost make it out of that place with no perks, no weapons, no nothing. Because I go down and I come back in Who's Who and I'm not able to revive myself. I almost made out. I was just a hairline close. And if I had that permanent jug, I would have made it. That's another thing. I don't know, like permanent jug, now it feels like you constantly have to start up those transit solo games just to get that perk before you play. Another thing is, Treyarch really has to have to make these permanent perks last longer. Even, I don't know if they nerfed them or what, they're not really called permanent perks, they should be called temporary perks or something like that. And I don't know though, because even with the quick revive one, that thing used to last really long, but I lost mine in the same game I got it. So I don't know what Treyarch's doing with that now. Oh, here's a funny thing when Matthew714 was shooting his soliquifier, and he couldn't even revive me because it was all slippery. And I love the Sliquifier is a really good wonder weapon instead of this it's not a wonder weapon, but the jet gun is the similar to it, or it's the buildable weapon in the other map, and that thing sucked except if you're doing the stupid solos, and even with solo you have to add extreme amount of patience for doing that. So I hated the jet gun. And the Soliquifier feels like a wonder weapon. It feels a lot like the Wonder Waffle, and in the way that it's chain reaction, so I like that. But there we go, that's how I made it through this. Here we go, we're gonna start the clutch. You can do it. You can do it. With only Who's Who as my only perk. And then what do? I can't really go back up there like I just had the urge to go back and revive my teammate as always, but the zombies prevented me from doing that. So I go down to the elevator shaft, and I'm falling down these floors. I love this place. I love, like, the whole map is just so interesting. So, I don't think it's gonna get old for a long time. But anyways, I'm gonna try to run as fast as I can back up to that rooftop, even though that getting them up is, it's completely impossible. But what I'm doing is trying to go get Jug, because I have 13k, so I have enough to make a recovery. And also my teammate goes down right next to me, and I almost die right there. But it's okay. I'm going. Oh no, and it's really weird when you die with Who's Who or go down, because they don't even show the final smack, so you're just sitting there like, what the heck happened? But here we go, going down into the basement. And I knew that all the zombies were upstairs just around me moments before. So I'm like, okay, I have to drag the entire horde through this maze in the basement, and try to get back up the stairs to revive my teammate or get myself up. And so that worked out very successfully. I actually grouped them up all the way around. But instead of running, and I kind of lose my way right here. At this moment, I still didn't know the map, but now I have it memorized in the basement area. And then I'm looking for perks to climb up. I probably should have gone up double tap right there. It would have been a couple seconds. But I run back to the power station, which I don't know if that was the right move, because you'll see that this is actually where I die, and it's so close, they kind of ripped me off right here when I actually go down, and I do this awesome little juke out through there, and I'm coming, And I'm coming. And here we go. The final moments of the game. The closest. And that's where I messed up. I went to the left side when I went through there. And I make it through that like an iron horse and go down. So that's the end of the game, guys. That was just so close to being a clutch. See you guys later. I'm Micmic, I'm out.